What's going on, it's George. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Welcome to a House of 𝗏𝒽 video. It's been a moment since I attended the 2025 Spring-Summer Tommy Hilfiger fashion show, which was insane. I'm so happy I got to share that moment. If you've not caught up on that vlog, I will link it here. But I have today some Tommy Hilfiger vintage goodies. I have not done a Tommy vintage haul in a while, and I've been curating, I've been sourcing, I've been gathering Tommy Hilfiger goodies for like literally 2 months now. And I have some stuff in here that's worthy of sharing, some cool pieces that are unique. And I'm so excited to not only like share these, but I'm gonna try them on for you. We're gonna do a little hangout sesh and catch up on all things Tommy. If you're interested, grab yourself a snack, perhaps a drink, and keep on watching. Before we proceed, let me share with you today's outfit. We'll do a little OOTD fit check, okay? Because that's what we do here on this channel. So this is a vintage Tommy Hilfiger polo. I'm pretty sure this is probably a woman's, but hey, I am making it work. I think it's so like collegiate, sophisticated, kind of like, I don't know, very like 2000s prep is what I'm getting. But what's cool about this, aside from like how handly the buttons are, look at this collar. Are you kidding me? It is like that Prince. I remember Tommy used to do this back in the 2000s where he would just detail like different sides of the like articles, and I love that. I miss that, and I feel like that is such a cool characteristic that defines the 2000s Tommy. And we have the little Tommy logo right here, of course. And I just basically paired this with some accessories. This is a vintage Tommy Hilfiger watch charm. There's like stars on here and just like flowers and really cool little details. And for the pants, these are just some Tommy Hilfiger pressed slacks. I also, instead of a normal belt, I'm using a Tommy Hilfiger, this is a children's Tommy tie. And I'm using it as a belt, just to kind of like keep that, you know, preppy aesthetic. But I also like how the cuffs match the collar. There's just like so many details and elements of this that I feel like I wanted to make work for this prep surgeons. I feel like everyone is dressing preppy these days, and that is something that I appreciate. Obviously, I feel like I really am a pioneer for bringing that back, not gonna lie. Here on this channel, I've been advocating for Tommy Hilfiger prep for years, and it has exploded. Everyone's wearing the sweater vests, everyone's wearing the Tommy articles or inspired articles that I've been rocking here on YouTube for a while, and it's beautiful. But what I do when something tends to get oversaturated is kind of evolve into the next style. So these days I've been exploring a lot of street style. Kind of call my style an urban prep because I like to have elements of preppiness and that, you know, classic, beautiful, traditional look with the collars and the pressed slacks. But I'm also trying to incorporate elements of street, make things a little bit more distressed, fun, and kind of like edgy. You know what I mean? Which, you know, again, is something that I've always kind of done here. If you're not new, you know that. But let's get to the haul, guys. I'm gonna stop chit-chatting. So there's some really cool pieces in here that I'm gonna incorporate within that style, is what I'm trying to say. So this is my Tommy Hilfiger reusable bag. I always store my Tommy goodies in here that I try to gather for videos. So I'm gonna just pull these out in no particular order and we'll go from there. First thing is this sweater. So it's horizontal stripes, which you're gonna see a trend. I feel like a lot of Tommy pieces that are vintage are horizontal stripes. This is a beautiful color for this time of the year. Fall, winter, it's warm toned, it's a turtleneck, and there's really no Tommy logos on here. There's no really any indication that it's a Tommy piece, which, you know, sometimes it's fine to not over logoize, but hey, it is indeed a Tommy Hilfiger, if you can catch the tag piece, just to make sure I share that. But I could wear this in so many different ways. Love this piece, absolutely love it. I wasn't sure if it was gonna fit, and it doesn't just fit, I feel like it feels so soft. It looks honestly kind of amazing. The length is perfect. There's like slits here, and I actually noticed there's a little medallion, if you can catch that. It says Hilfiger, very cool. So I guess there is some logos going on, but you can tuck this in. I feel like maybe with a brown belt and some like loafers, this would look really regal, but it's not too thick. It's like the perfect like type of installation, but I love this piece so much. Now next is probably one of my favorite pieces from this haul. It is a sweater. I think this is so beautiful. I love the colors, the Tommy Hilfiger crest right there on the heart. How beautiful is that? But this is also yet again another beautiful piece for this time of the year. I was gonna call this a Tommy Hilfiger like fall thrift haul. Maybe I will, I don't know. But anyway, look how gorgeous this is. It's horizontal stripes. Again, I said there's like a trend going on here, but it is heavy. This is definitely great quality. And again, there's that detail here with the little striping in the middle, which I recently just did a video on Instagram because Tommy finally named this. I think it's called the 𝗧𝗃𝗃 stripe. He was calling it the 𝗧𝗃𝗃 stripe, I believe. The more I try on, the more you're gonna see my hair get a mess, but this sweater is just perfection. This is probably my second to favorite piece that I got from this haul, and it fits literally like it was made for me. I love the texture of this. It's kind of like, I don't know, waffly, but the length is perfect. It's not too big, not too small. The crest is caressing. Next up in the bag is this random top I came across while thrifting, and it caught my eye because look at that H for Hilfiger. It's kind of like scrolly, reminds me of like 𝗬𝗎𝗃𝗃 for some reason. Just that very medieval looking script for the H. I love, that was huge back in the 2000s. But it is sequin, and this is like a velvet type of material. So it's multiple dimension. The horizontal stripes are crazy on this. As you can see, there's like different stripes for the arms and on each side here. And that's actually included in the back as well. It is a size 16. I'm thinking this is like a shirt dress, but hey, what I'm gonna do is obviously like tuck this in so you won't be able to tell with the length. But I just think that H on there is so unique, and I'm gonna make it work. I just hope it fits. Okay, this is a stretch. This is a stretch. I don't think that I quite fit into this piece. The neck, I do like how it's a boat neck, like very exposed. The front right here is so sick. And the sleeves too, like the different pattern of like thick and thin stripes. Very, very cool. And it actually goes kind of cool with this belt and this look. Only thing is the arms are just, yeah, they are very constricted. So I think what I can do, one of my techniques is for pieces that shrink in the dryer, like sweaters and whatnot, I wash them, and when I air dry them, I tug a little bit at the fabric. So it kind of like, when it dries to that shape and that size. So I think I could do that with this. It's worth a try. The next piece, I know immediately, it is not my size at all, but that's okay because I could perhaps tailor this piece. It's Tommy Hilfiger Sport shorts. Look how cool these are. I love the band around here, the yellow, kind of like caution yellow, very vibrant, and we see the italic logo right there, and it actually says athletics, Hilfiger Athletics, right around there. Look at this drawstring. How cool is that? It's like that sporty type of print, whatever you call this. I always forget what that's called, but on the bottom it does say Hilfiger Athletics right there, and these are an extra large. I'm most definitely not an extra large, but I'm gonna try to make these work. I feel like they would just look so cool, and yeah, I don't know if this is gonna happen. Oh my god, there's like a little teeny tiny pocket on the inside. Oh. Not that I'm gonna wear these together, but the next piece definitely kind of matches it because it is that yellow. This is kind of like an iconic Tommy color for the 2000s or like late 90s. Look at this. But it's not just any Tommy piece. Obviously we have the logo up here, which is really cool. It is Tommy Girl. Do you see that? It says Tommy Girl. Tommy stopped creating the Tommy Girl pieces a whiles back. Tommy Girl jeans, to be exact. And whenever I come across something that says Tommy Girl, I always pick it up immediately, whether I fit in it or not, just because it's kind of like one of those historic pieces. I remember like back in the day, the Tommy Girls, the Pop Girls, I was obsessed. A lot of the other musical artists he collaborates with now are not really my vibe, but I appreciate, obviously, and this is such a cool piece. I feel like maybe this with the shorts would be just such a cool juxtaposition. I might try to make this work. What an odd color. I don't typically wear anything of school bus yellow, but I'm not that mad at it. It's unique. It is very 2000s. I don't know if this fits the best. Again, with the situation, I'm going to like air dry and correct to my shape. I actually like the length. Like I said, these are definitely way too big, but look at the combination. I feel like these shorts with some like Tommy boxers sticking out will look so 90s. The just aesthetic alone is giving me like 90s fashion. I'm kind of loving it, not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. So I don't think that I can get these to fit me. There's just too much room there, but I will cherish them and perhaps give them to somebody that can wear them. Last up in the bag is my favorite piece, and I wanted to save this for last just because I feel like it's such a fun Tommy Hilfiger article that I never see Tommy create things in this color anymore at all. So when I saw it at the thrift, I was like, whoa, this is very current, this is very now, this is very Bratz. By Bratz, I mean Brat Green. This is a Brat Green Tommy Hilfiger fleece shirt. How cool! I love it. I am obsessed with this color. I mean, I never really see Tommy pieces of this color at all. It is cozy, it is soft, it has a collar. So I feel like whenever I wear like athletic wear and I'm on the go, but I want to run places after the gym, throwing something like this on with my athletic gear makes me feel a little bit more put together for some reason. I don't know, I'm crazy, but that's that. And we have the Tommy logo in there. It's an extra large, it fits amazing. We have zipper, zips up. I like how the hardware on here is black as well, but this is just such a cool piece. I am probably gonna have this forever. This is something that I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of, and it's Brat Green. I mean, come on. Some people may call this Kermit Green. I'm calling this Brat Green, okay? This is definitely a Tommy Hilfiger Brat piece. I'm living for it. Tommy Hilfiger, if you're listening, we need to incorporate some more of the pop girlies like Charlie XCX, Ariana Grande, Chappell Roan, somebody like that into the Tommy universe, because people would pop off. And there's something about this that makes me think of the future of Tommy Hilfiger and the artists that we could be working with. So again, this is gonna be something I wear often. I love it. It's cozy, it's green, it is timeless, and it's unique. All right guys, that is a wrap for this Tommy Hilfiger thrift haul experience. I am so happy to be doing these type of videos again. I absolutely love collecting and curating vintage Tommy Hilfiger pieces. My closet does not appreciate it because it is literally overwhelmed, but incorporating stuff like this within my everyday Tommy Hilfiger fashion, along with new pieces, I love to mix old and new elements of Tommy Hilfiger. They never go out of style. That's one thing that you can always count on with Tommy Hilfiger. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And while you're here, if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I would love your company. Click the notification bell because that will notify you whenever I upload new content. So to stay in touch, that's a great way. Along with my dedicated Tommy Hilfiger Instagram page, House of Hilfiger is where you can catch me on Insta. And that's basically me sharing my Tommy archives, Tommy collection, limited edition Tommy capsules, thrifted Tommy pieces, you name it. I share all my Tommy Hilfiger content on there, along here with my YouTube channel. So I'd appreciate the love. And until next time, as always, say thanks, give compliments, and think positive. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye guys.